Hello, fire signs. So, fire signs, walking away does not make it hurt less. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So, we'll see what's going on. All right. Hey, Squigs. Hello, hello. Hey, Connie. Hey, Miss LaSalle. Hey, Nisha. Remember to hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Hey, Sue. All right. Valerie, Teresa, K.A., Darlene, LaDonna, Squeaks. Oh my God. Did you see me on the one I just did? So I just finished the air signs video. Hi, Andrea, you too. Hi, Tarot. Tarot by Kimberly. Hello. Lioness Heart. All right, so I adjusted air signs. Hey, Jasmine K. Hey, Aries. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Naomi. Rosa. Bunny. DJ. Hey, Dark Sea. Gidget. AK. They're doing well, thank you. Hey, Valerie. Grandma's good. Hey, Latoya Kane. Hello. All right, so I'm not going to take as long as I did on the first one. All right. So, fire signs. Walking away doesn't mean that it hurts less. So, whether you walked away or somebody else walked away from you, even though for a lot of fire signs you knew you had been involved, Cold Buffalo sure enough is, right? Hey, Jimmy. Even though you knew that something may have been toxic or not good for you, or you knew that you were settling, fire signs, you were settling for a situation. First card comes up. Sorry about that, fire signs. But some of you fire signs have been dipping back into something that you shouldn't be. Some of you fire signs maybe got a little bit off track and now aren't really sure how to get back on track the right way. Some of you have definitely gone out of your lane and into somebody else's. Only you know what I'm talking about if that resonates to you. Fire signs coming up for now. Again, this is for November 12th, all the way through November, and it may take you into December. For some of these messages, they also could come out for January of 2020. Let's see. I do get there is fire signs that are moving a lot, moving either from place to place, maybe some that may be homeless, unfortunately, some that may be moving from one place to another, meaning this residence to another one. For some of you, you may be doing a lot of traveling for work, fire signs. But whatever's going on, fire signs, as I said, your card for today speaks about walking away or going away or moving away or getting away from someone or someone getting away from you does not make it hurt less. It does not. But what it does do is allow you to grow. What it does do is help you to branch out, reach out, stretch your arm, trying so hard to get to something else, to pull something else in towards you that you're much needed. That's much needed in your life. Whether this is education, whether this is counseling, meditation, getting to know oneself again. Some of you have definitely lost yourself along the way for whatever reason. Some of you have become somebody that you don't even recognize at this point, fire signs. Some of you are still trying to make a choice or a decision based on who you want to be when you grow up, who you want to take after, who you want to model, who you want to impress. Some of you were worried about impressing your friends, your family members, your boss, but you never thought about impressing yourself. A lot of fire signs, you have been giving many blessings over the years, many. But for some reason, you're so focused on things that you've lost over the years, or things that you've gone through over the years that were hard or destroying or scarring to you, things that made you feel lonely, things that made you feel like you lost. But even if you were involved in a game, a sport, um, a job title, maybe you lost your job. Maybe you got kicked off of the cheering squad. Maybe you got kicked off of the football team or the baseball team. Maybe you got traded to another team. Maybe you thought your team didn't want you anymore, so they traded you out. Maybe for some of you, again, maybe a boss passed you over on a promotion or a title change, right? Or an increase or a raise. A lot of you have been so focused on the negative, on what's happened to you, rather than be focused on the blessings that were given to you. And some of the blessings you never did anything with. Some of the blessings you just thought, well, okay, God or the angels or whoever send me this blessing, so I guess now I just wait and see what it does. Well, if I give you a tool, if I give you a drill and you don't use it, the drill's not going to do anything. If I give you a car and you don't drive it, there's no point in having the car. If I give you this money because you asked for it, but you do all the wrong things with this money and you're still in debt once you get done because you wanted to buy all this other stuff instead of taking care of your priorities first, then what is the point of the universe giving you a blessing if you don't do the right things with it? Some of you fire signs are feeling kind of lost and trapped ever since somebody may have walked away. Or again, for some of you, you may have walked away. But ever since that situation, that relationship, that partnership, that job, that family member, whatever it was that walked away from you, whatever it was that had you being so upset and feeling like you were a loser, or feeling like you didn't accomplish what you needed to, or feeling like you're not meeting your goals, or feeling like you can't take all the pressure. A lot of you fire signs are basing that on the broken heart that you're still feeling the pain from. You're still feeling the pain as if it happened today. For some of you, a lot of that brokenheartedness, a lot of you that went through that tower moment, it happened a while ago. But you're still in the same place. You're still looking at all the things that hurt you. You're still paying attention to every single detail of each person or each situation or each disappointment. The only person passing judgment is you on yourself, feeling like maybe you're not good enough, feeling like you can't do something, feeling like you're not able to take that risk or that chance. For some of you, it's time to open your eyes up and look at the new beginning and fresh start that's in front of you. A lot of you on 11/11, which was yesterday, found out different things, learned different things, experienced something different, or had this knowing about you. You just had this knowing, whether it was an answer to something you've been wanting to know for quite some time, whether it's wanting to see something or see someone for who they really are. But yesterday, you got strength from somewhere. Not sure where it came from. Yesterday, you also could have had emotional moments. Yesterday could have been a day that you may have thought you wanted to give up. But like I said, now you're looking at something that's showing you the opportunity for something new. It's coming in full focus to you. For some of you, you are going to do a lot of traveling. You're going to go to a lot of places. You're making plans. For some of you, you're still waiting for that past partner to come back, fire signs. For some of you, like I said, the pain didn't become less just because something ended, because somebody walked away, or because you walked away. You're still focused on the pain that was caused from the moment that happened, from either their betrayal or their cheating or that third party situation or their lying, or just because you just couldn't make it together. Some people are better living in two different places than living together under the same roof. For some of you, you may have experienced just recently a new approach, a new adventure, a new partner. If you didn't, it's coming towards you. Is it coming now? I'm not sure. For all of you, that's an individual read. But what I can tell you is the worries, going over things that happened, once again reviewing the goods and the bads. Don't stay focused on what was bad. Stay focused on what resulted of that fight, that argument, that upheaval, that tower moment, so to speak. Okay, the tower moment sucked. It was hard. It made you feel a certain way. It took things from you. Maybe even lost your home, lost your car, couldn't make your bills. But what did it show you? You found strength through other means. You found a way to get up out of the drowning water. For some of you, you had to refuse a cup from somebody, even though you wanted to accept a cup, even though you may have loved somebody very much, but you know they're not good for you. You know that they keep you down here and you can't grow. You can't achieve your goals. Again, they were making you feel stuck and trapped, like you couldn't move. Some of you came up with a really good idea. That's why the Magician card shows up. Some of you came up with clever ideas, ways to make a new start. Take a chance, okay? Give something a try. So there's something that you're going to give a try to. And the Emperor says it's very strong. So for fire signs, the Emperor is sitting here very strong saying, this is you. You haven't lost anything that you thought you lost. Don't be sad, because all this is showing is happiness is coming your way. Fire signs, you have a lot of good news coming. A lot of good news coming. There is going to be an offer or an opportunity coming to fire signs very soon. Some of you that are looking to get another job. Some of you are looking to find a new relationship, to go on a new way, a new adventure. For some of you, you're still busy right now, but it's okay because you're separating the good from the bad, the dark from the light. Okay? You're getting rid of the evil. Some of you are definitely saging your home, saying your prayers, doing meditations, and starting fresh. A lot of you fire signs are putting the work in and not afraid to do it. Keep going. Keep going. For a lot of you, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting to have that celebration. You're waiting for that point where you can finally just exhale and relax. You've been working very hard, but don't quit yet. It's just about to come around the corner. What you're looking for, what you're waiting for, that message, that recovery, that increase in funds, making those bills, getting back on track, it's right there. But if you give up now, you'll lose everything that you fought for. The universe is telling me to send you this card to say there is definitely blessings. There's opportunities. The universe is trying to hand it to you. Don't keep your eyes closed because you're afraid. Open your eyes up, fire signs. Look what's around you. Pay attention to what's being kept from you to a certain degree. But look at what's in front of you still. If you just turned around, you'd see you still have all these blessings. But because you're so worried about what somebody else did or is doing, you're not focused on what you can do. They can do one thing, sure, but you can do something else. You can also agree to fight and waste your time and try to make somebody become something you want them to become, even though they can't do it. Or you can give up the fight. You can say, you know what, I'm done. And again, because you choose to walk away from something, doesn't mean you're a loser, doesn't mean you couldn't fight, doesn't mean you couldn't have won the battle. What it means is that you're not willing to stay and continue to do something that's just not going to benefit you in any way, shape, or form. So when I speak about fire signs, walking away does not make it hurt less. It doesn't. But it does make you stronger. If somebody left you, there's a reason that God said, you know what, you didn't get rid of this person, so I'm going to have this person walk out of your life because you didn't need them anymore. They were in your life for a period, maybe to be a stepping stone to get you to another level, or you were placed in their life to try to help them to see something that they refused to see. Your job may be over for some of you. For some of you, there may be a reconciliation to come for you. Maybe that's what I saw. Maybe I saw you being with the Fool card, right? Being willing to take one more step, give it one more try. Even though you may not be sure of what to do right now. Sometimes when you're worried about what to do, sometimes there's just nothing to do. Nothing to do but sit and let the universe, let God and the angels handle things the way they should. For some of you who have your own business, fire signs, and you're worried why it's not working. You're worried why you can't make it, why you're not making the money you thought you would, why that at first this business seemed like a great idea, but right now you're just not seeing the benefits of it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not. There's been a lot of changes going on with the planets. But at the same time, again, with the Emperor, stay strong, stay firm. There's something that your energy is doing to keep your business from growing further. You're not doing anything to make expansions, or you're not networking with the right sites or the way that you should. You're not getting noticed somehow, so you need to do something that's going to create attraction to draw people toward you. So find out what the honey is for your particular business. What is the honey that's going to attract the bees to you? Okay? That's good. That's good, Blonde Raven. Thank you, Sandra. Hey, Leo Fire. So, let's see. Thank you, Aries Fairy Goddess. So what I have, okay, what I have showing up for you, again, very strong card. The universe is here to hand it to you. Whether you're willing to accept it or not is up to you. Fire signs, this is a very intense video for you. This is something that's saying it's time to wake up. It's time to set that fire, not in anybody's house, not where it's going to hurt anybody, but set that fire under your own ass, so to speak. And let's go. Let's go. If your partner's not treating you right now, then don't try to change them. Find out what you can do to make your partner happier. Why do I say that instead of focusing on you? Because maybe your partner is acting a certain way because they're wanting something from you, or their behaviors are based on fear, and they don't know how to make something work. So take a moment to just try to be kind, to be loving, to be caring. Out of the blue, make somebody a cup of tea. Make them a cup of hot chocolate. Make them a cup of coffee. Cook their dinner tonight. Do something different. Change something up. Because when you treat somebody in a different way than they're acting, it's really hard for somebody to keep being mean to you when you're being nothing but kind to them. Try it. It works. It works. Last card for fire signs. Last card for fire signs. Do not sit and worry. This is showing you this is the energy of majority of fire signs are struggling, worrying, trying to fix something. You know what? If it's too big for you, hand it up to the higher power. Whoever your higher power is. If that's God, great. If that's, I don't care if it's a head of cabbage. Whatever your higher power is, hand that pressure, hand those problems and those worries that you haven't been able to fix for months and months, and some of you 2 and 3 years or whatever. Hand it up and say, I'm giving it and releasing it to you. Whatever you decide to do with it, God, is what you decide to do with it. And I will accept that. Put me on my right path. Lead me in the right direction so that I can find my happiness. But remember, 2 wrongs never make a right. And if somebody's wronging you, if somebody's hurting you, there's a reason that somebody's acting that way. There's something that they're feeling inside that you're not looking at. You're so focused on what you're feeling, you're not looking at what your partner's feeling. There's a reason that they're feeling that way. There's a reason they feel like they're supporting you. There's a reason they feel like they're always encouraging you, but they're feeling exhausted. They're feeling tired. They don't know how to win. They don't know how to make you better. They don't know how to make you feel better. They don't know how to make you more confident. They don't know why you don't see what they see in you. The Strength card comes up. Sorry, I had to give you another one. The Strength card is coming up. Fire signs, it's time to find your strength. But with your strength does not come harsh words or fights or arguments or control. With your strength and power comes knowledge. And the knowledge is to know how to deal with somebody on the basis of looking at them as if they are hurting. It's, in fact, that they are missing something, that they are loving you, but they don't know how to love you. For some of you, your partner was not taught how to love you the way you need to be loved. They aren't going to love you the same way they did their ex-wife or their ex-husband. It's not going to be the same. So if you're trying to make something be the same, it's not going to be, because you're 2 different people. Hey, Ray. Pamela Stanley, happy birthday. Exactly, Y-Thumb. Exactly. All right, Ashley. Hey, Maria Rosa. All right, Sean Scott. So remember, you guys, like I said, winning the fight, winning the battle is not winning the war, first of all. And to tell you the truth, there's no reward once you win that argument with your partner. Because either way, when you're involved in a union, a relationship, a partnership, even if the other person's wrong and you can prove they're wrong and now you won, your relationship still loses no matter who. If it's only one person that's winning, you or them, the relationship's what's going to suffer. So proving somebody was wrong, were they wrong? Or was it just the way they believed? Or was it just their opinion? Because that doesn't make it wrong. That makes it theirs. So sometimes we have to agree to disagree. Again, we have to agree to disagree. Like it's okay that I believe something different than you. It's okay that you feel what you're doing is correct and I feel like it's offensive to me. So how can we meet each other halfway where you can still do what you believe in and it won't hurt me as much or it won't feel like it's personal against me? So again, you're willing to put the work in. Don't be willing to settle. Don't be willing to accept that you've lost something. Turn around and see what you still have to work with. Don't focus on the negative. Stay positive. Some of you may deal with a Sagittarius for some reason. Some of you may deal with a Leo. Some of you may also deal with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you. For some of you, like I say, there is new opportunities ahead of you, but they will not come if you don't reach for them. Some of you are still holding on to something you need to let go of. You've been trying and trying and trying to make something work. It doesn't mean walk away from it. It just means, you know what? Give somebody the tools that they need and let them fix their shit while you take care of you. Be there to be supportive for them, but let them know they are the ones that must put the work in. Okay? So that is fire signs, and that is about walking away does not mean that it won't hurt or that it'll hurt less. It doesn't mean that. Does not mean that. Doesn't mean that. Some of you may get a message very soon from someone that may help you Hello, Bree. Sorry, I didn't want to post your message because I had the F word in it. I don't want to have that on my page, okay? You could put F and star, star, star. That's fine, but don't write the word F. Okay, so some of you may get a message very soon from somebody. Somebody may have communication coming to them very soon from a partner maybe you haven't spoke to in a while. But something is definitely coming up before the end of November for fire signs, and it is going to be welcoming, inviting. It's also going to be lessons for you to learn how to deal with someone or something. Exactly, Aries Fairy Goddess. When you make certain ties with certain people, it will be forever for some people. Some other people, they may come and go and be gone. Annette Stevens. Kind of like yourself being attacked in a chat room, and I wrote her an email telling her she read into it wrong, and in front of almost 800 people, no return email, and she showed me her true colors. Sorry about that, Annette. Whatever that was about, sorry about that. But sometimes people don't know how to respond or don't know the way to respond. Oh, thank you, AK. Blonde Raven, I know you think you have, but there's actually some more to come. There's one very important lesson that you have not learned yet, Blonde Raven. You will figure that out. You will figure that out. You got a few more chapters to go through, but you'll be okay. Thanks, Annette. So anyway, that's what I have for your fire signs. I will be right back with water signs. So be ready. Again, water signs. Just because they haven't contacted you does not mean that it's over. Be right back. Don't forget, hit the like button on your way out if you haven't hit it already.